TSZYU just beat Tony Harrison in the 9th round by TKO. And man, what a performance and what a brutal finish. The referee really screwed it up because he let Tony Harrison take a lot of unnecessary damage as he was already done like 15 seconds before the stoppage. So first off, let's talk about Tony Harrison because I think it might be the time to hang up the gloves because, man, his footwork was so god-awful in this fight. He could barely move against a powerful puncher like TSZYU. And Tony Harrison would just bite on his pressure and back up to the ropes where he had barely any success. The best success Tony Harrison had was when he was in the center of the ring, jabbing TSZYU's head off and trying to get his counters in. The two best shots Tony Harrison ever landed in this fight were the jab to the head and the jab to the body. That was it. And it's really disappointing because we've seen what Tony Harrison can do. Look what he did in the Garcia fight. Look what he did to Charlo. He's an amazing boxer, but he just looked so shot in this fight. Like his legs could barely move. And TSZYU took every advantage of that because whenever he landed a powerful shot, Tony Harrison was stuck in the same spot. He couldn't get out of there. And man, TSZYU, if he wanted to, he could have ended this fight early because he did have Tony Harrison rocked many times in this fight. As the commentators pointed out, Tony Harrison would have TSZYU shocked by his jab because he had a really fast jab, but he would never follow it up with the right hand. I think this is due to Tony Harrison feeling the power of TSZYU because in the first round, TSZYU, he didn't really get his counters in, but in the second round, whenever Tony Harrison would shoot the right hand, TSZYU would follow up with the uppercut, and I think Tony Harrison didn't like the power because honestly, when Tony Harrison got rocked in the second round, his whole demeanor changed. It seemed like he was here to survive and not to win. And honestly, TSZYU, he had him rocked so many times that if TSZYU wanted and he pushed the pressure and pushed the pace early, he could have had Tony Harrison out of there in like the 4th round. But congrats to TSZYU. He played a very patient game. He played a smart game. Even though Tony Harrison showed his age, he's not even that old, but he showed his age as a fighter. And that's a completely different thing from your actual age. And I think Tony Harrison, it might be the time to wrap it up and call it a career because he's had a fantastic career so far. But yeah, man, TSZYU got crazy power, and his left hook and especially his right uppercut are so fast. That left hook is killer, and his right hand is so fast too, man. Those 3 punches, he can knock anyone out with. Man, he's a tiny guy with a lot of power. The future is bright for this young man, and he's going to take on Jermell Charlo. And I think Jermell Charlo wins that, but I'm not counting out TSZYU whatsoever. He's a game fighter, an amazing fighter. I can't wait to see his fight with Jermell Charlo. That's going to be a banger. But yeah, man, TSZYU's right hand won him this fight. You can see the power difference was just too much. And when he had Tony Harrison hurt in the finishing sequence, TSZYU landed like 3 left hooks, 4 uppercuts. Man, that was a brutal, brutal finish. The referee let that go on for too long. Hopefully, Tony Harrison is okay because in his post-fight interview, he kind of was slurring his words. He didn't see them all in there. And hopefully, it's all fine now. But thank you guys for watching and have a great day.